Um, Everything looked good. Doesn't seem like I got enough. There you go. All right. Let me set the laptop up and we'll get started here. Folks, good afternoon. A little late this morning, but better late than not at all. Um, all right. What we have here is going to be my signs when I'm at the shows or wherever. I'm gonna make my make my sign. See how it comes out. And I got too much black in there. I didn't really want to do that much. Because I just realized I want to do a light color gray. So I need to pour that out. If I pour that out, put it back in here, I might get away with that much black. Um, I got one. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be my sign at the shows and that. What I'm doing, what I'm doing here, I'm gonna, like I said, I put too much black in here. Just when you make a gray, you don't need this much black. So we're gonna take it out. I think whatever's on inside there, I think that might be enough. So we'll see. Uh, let's see. Oh, I didn't even measure it because I know somebody's going to ask me what what's the size of the sign. I could put the camera facing down what I'm doing. I'm mixing up the paint, like I said. All right, now I could. I could just add just a drop or two. One, two. Just 2 drops. Alright, you have that, and you put it next to the white. So you see how it's a little bit darker than the white. So that's basically what I want in the way. I don't want it too dark, but we'll leave it like that. Then we're going to do a couple more drops. Undecided. 2 more drops. That'll be good. Compared to the white, that'll be good. Now we'll add the reducer to it. 4021. And the 4021 in the white. This is for the background of the stuff that I have on there. There's going to be other stuff that I add on here. I got to add the name. I think I might do all that freehand lettering with a paintbrush. You guys might be interested in watching that. Some of you. Back in the day, I used to always do my lettering on drawing drawing cars, like race cars, and doing the lettering on there by hand with a paintbrush or marker or an ink pen. And I used to do the block letters with the shadow. I used to draw them all the time when I was little. I hung around the garage when I was little, helping the guys out building the stock car, the race cars. And by helping out, I mean like sweeping the floor, holding the metal while the guy welds it. And it used to be for the local racetrack, but the racetrack is no more around. Dale Jr. does his download and everything like that. I think about that racetrack that used to hang out when I was little. Alright, I got that one. This one's going to be the gray. Then I got to get the other brush out. That was cool back then at the racetrack and that. Heck, I don't even know how old I was. Probably like 11 years old. Uh-oh, I might not be able to use this brush. There we go. Yeah, we used to hang around the garage. I used to hang around the garage, me and my brother. Go get lunchtime, go get the food for them. They buy our food, which was cool. Give us money for helping out. Back then, we used to have penny candy and one chip. The money that they used to give us, heck, we could get a grocery bag full of penny candy. I go to school, I have so much candy in that. Alright, I did stir up the white. Yeah, let me get that other brush for him. I'm gonna do a Timothy John Luke brush. We're going to use, oh man, I forgot. Okay. We're going to use I ain't got my eyes on. The Extreme Patriot 105. Heck, I never knew. This one, I tried out the wonder what. Let me grab the other one. Yeah. And they clean this. Rinse the gun out. I always rinse the gun out before I put them away, but before I start working on them, heck, I put that gun away and left the whatchamacallit off of it. Or was that? No, that was off that. Okay. We're good. Now I did. You wouldn't believe how rusted this was before I even started. It was a rusted up board. I mean, panel before I even started. But I sanded it down and I put the Autobahn sealer on there, and it doesn't look bad at all. Sealer worked really good on there. I ain't got my eyes on. I gotta get my glasses on. Alright, let's put that down there. This gun's shooting good. Must have the gun cleared out. Now I'm ready to rock and roll with it. I'm gonna put that gray up top. Because the first color I want to shoot is going to be the white. But I can't do that yet because I gotta add some magnets to this stuff. And I always say, you gotta put the lid on your paint before you start doing anything else. I got the paint in the guns, so that's all taken care of. Now I put the lid on the paint, put it off to the side, so if it gets knocked over, it's off to the side over there. It shouldn't get knocked over being in this area right here where I'm working at. And that way it's all clean. So the area is all good to go. So now now we come up to this board here. Let me zoom you out a little bit. And it'll be good like that. And good to go there. Now I gotta come back up here. We're gonna put magnets all around this stuff. I want this stuff to show. If you look at here, I have a clear piece. You can see where when I copied of the skull on the paper and that it left, it just went straight across. So I have the stencil on there, and it's kind of got the shape I want for the skull. So we'll see after it's all said and done. It's only like that little bit up there. You can see how much it is. But we'll have that sitting there. See, I could paint this side off to the side if I want because it's metal. These magnets are going to stick to it really good. I don't know why I'm going with the skull theme and the paintbrush. Well, I know why, because some people like skulls and that, and they relate airbrush to a skull or sometimes, but if we're gonna fancy it up, we'll see what I do. Cause you know me, I don't really stick to a traditional effect or anything like that. I might do something on the head. I don't know. I don't know. I just play it as I go along. We don't need that. We don't need that. But I do have the airbrush there. We're gonna definitely have that on there. I might have like the airbrush shooting on there. But like I said, with the lettering I do, I want to do it freehand. I'm doing M&M airbrush on this sign, and hopefully down the be M&M up on top, then airbrush down here, and then I'll have the hose coming out of the gun going around. It might connect to the M. That there. That there. That could put another one right there. I think I like that being flat. See what it looks like. There you go. That's good enough. That one's too high. I had to bring this one down a little bit or something. See, I have this all set up to also with a cutout to do these dark areas, to do some of the dark areas and everything like that. But the main thing right now is we're going to paint the color on the board on here how I want it. Uh, I always remember how the light is. The light on this is going to be coming this way, and so we'll have it come this way. But I want to do but you do your white color like how it is dark down here. Do your white color down here, and a little bit right there for the skull. And then you do your darker gray on this side. So this skull will stand out a lot more. The same thing with the airbrush. I think I want, like I'm going to do the light color in this area, but I want this back area to be darker. So it's kind of a mixture of the way the whole thing is. Because you want this stuff to be more level of the for this stuff to shine more. And even when I do the lettering and all that, that's going to be completely different too. So it's just feeling it out as you go along. For me, that's the way I look at it. Let me start off with the gray. No, I want to start off with the white. I did say I wanted to start off with the white. Why am I switching up? Did that. Got it. Complicate things for myself sometimes. Let's see how it goes. And I still ain't got my eyes on. Need the eyes. Clean eyes. That last painting turned out really good. You guys hit that subscribe button and that. And check out the last video I did. Looked pretty good, all lit up. Now I've got a. Now I'm going to have to figure out how the box it in and everything, and do the LED lights or something like that for it. That's going to be cool. And then I might just give it away. Give it away, give it away now. Alright, here we go. This is the white. Like I said, around the paint gun, I want to do the back part.
very small budget.
What's that? That's 30 filters and 500 pieces. I can. Yeah, you want to look at it? Look at it. I'm looking around because there's some idea. See it somewhere that's above his head. What are you gonna hear, John? What's that step, baby? Model A Ford body, Chad? Oh, you got a Model A body. You got a Model A body, yeah? Fix your fall in half. 28, 27 Ford, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's 20, 34 share. And this 27 Ford.
All right. I think that'll be enough for the white. That's it. Need to put some white in here. Let's throw some white in that gun just to have it later. Gun's completely empty.
What do we have to do to fit a big man in a shoe?
Put the lid back on there.
Make it so everybody can get into it. Also, so being smart, business sort of everybody. It needs to be longer too,
Alright, now we get the gray out.
We're going to make people happy. We're going to leave them bare metal. And it's going to be nice. You're going to rock and roll with chassis. And then we're meeting your
Now it's mainly going to be around this. Might be out of gray already. Nope. All right. That's the gray. They look different on the. I think one. I'm not 100% sure, but I think once it's outside, and like I'm going to have it display outside when I go to the shows and that you won't even really notice that there's gray in here. There's white on the ends and that. I don't think you'll really notice it. But for the lettering and this stuff to pop, you do it'll it'll pop make it shine more on your reflection will be better on this stuff. So that's why I'm doing. And then I have sealer all the whole thing's been sealed down, but you'll so kind of I want the sealer to be covered in a way. That's the main goal is have the sealer covered.
If the peanut butter in Reese's could talk to the chocolate, what would it say? Concluding to Mr. Potts. These days you've got two choices, buying a new car or making the one you got run like you. That's why we have thousands of ASU certified technicians that help get more out of the
All right, I think with this,
Firestone Complete Auto Care.
let's see. I think with this gray, I'm gonna go ahead and do the gray on the three different areas on this on the skull. Why I have it in the gun, because I think I'm all done with doing the background and everything. Like that's all right. No, I don't. Because I'm getting ready to do some white right in this area.
When symptoms try to take control, I got rapid relief with Rinvoq. Check. I got a lasting steroid-free remission with Rinvoq. Check. Check, check, check.
And I keep a flashlight over here off to the side here. And it helps me to see what I'm doing. Even though this light is pretty bright. could do that. Give it a splatter effect. That's good. Uh, like I said, I want to do the. I think I want to do the gray on that area, just to give it a little highlight. All right, let's put a little bit of gray in some of these areas on the skull. Only reason I'm taking this off is because I need to get behind this stuff. So you can barely see what it's there. All right, we're going to take and fold back some of this stuff. Uh, Now I want to use the gray. Just a little bit. Well, that could come out, but I don't want it to. I'll put another one there. That there. Now I can fold this. It's going to get darker going over in here a little bit more, but we just put some of the highlights in here. It's alright, like that. I'm going to fold this back. Gives me a little bit there. Now, I do have a little line there. back on that.
wants to go above and beyond, I'll go above and beyond myself.
Put that back up on there.
That's gonna go up.
Now, I think I had it going. Thought I had a little bit down here. Maybe I didn't. I think I got a little bit right there.
Anybody can get it. Anybody. That's what I'm doing. I think we're good.
Did I fold that right back here? Yeah. Okay.
Back in winter. We're just here doing a little bit of cooking every day. Touch the face and it's barbecue. Painting for a while. Look around, you know what I mean? This is like
I want
you know, man. First thing you do today. Drop everything. Don't show interest. Show interest in the right time. Yeah. I'm the chaperone. Take that to save. Morning, Lindsay. Hey, Chad. How you doing?
I want this to fold back here like this. Let's grab.
Simple farm boy, the jack of all trades, master of none. I mess around with old cars. I haven't been here for a while. No? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm right here. Right there. I want this stuff. I say this
There, like that. Just like that.
What are you looking for today? What can I help you with? I need a clutch, a pressure plate, and a slide wheel. What's it for? It would be 2 Mercury. I think I can help you. Let me see what I got here. Awesome. It's a good day when you go somewhere and you pick something up that's in your interest. This would be a good start for you guys to see if this will fit, right? The magnet fit as well? Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Got one of those too. This is a well-seasoned one. Okay, that'll make it work for it. More than that, can ya? Anyway, look for your job. I'll be ready. I'll do the same thing. Do the same thing. Take care of this one, Cole. This is right up your alley. This is just what you need. This bad boy here. Look at that touring bike. Wow. That's 74 360 Honda. 74 360 Honda. Does it work? Yeah, it works in the top. Sell it? You want to sell it? You want to sell it? I'll buy one of the bikes for sure. I was asking like around 500. You want to go and think about it? Let's go and think about it. Yeah, it's not over me. Thank you very much, Lindsay. We get back and put that into together. Yeah, good seeing all your stuff. Dad wasn't here. I probably would have just bought it, but I guess that's the old man guidance. So probably best I held off. That's it. That was a good thing for you, Chad. Thank you very much. I don't want him to spend $500 when he can only get $500 out of the motorbike. I want him to buy something.
All right.
I didn't hear the ask. We're not going to work that move one bit. You better not. Hold up now. Hold up, I said. Streamline the lead straight.
It doesn't matter. I'm too far down here is where I'm concerned. That'll be folded back up. Now, for the teepuses. Teepuses. Leave that one there. So, let's take this one and leave right there. Alright, that's going to be a dark one. Right on that edge.
a little hot to be flaring, don't you think? The fiber in Kellogg's Frosted Mini supports your gut health.
Get the right office furniture, whatever you're working on.
That.
Branchfurniture.com.
Let me lift this up.
Don't miss the end of summer sale with great deals and rules. Now until September 22nd.
Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Plaza One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too.
What you wear must stand up to the job. That's why we designed performance workwear. Built to be built to last, built to perform. Built like it matters. Because it does. True work. Performance workwear.
Marcos is back with unlimited medium one-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. We
Yeah.
fresh, melty, golden medium one-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Now you're listening. Get this deal while you can at Marcos.
Push gun. Cold and smooth spine skins. Watch it through. You can tell time by measuring the sun's distance from the horizon. Looks like happy hour. And for the
I don't know, I might be doing it all wrong, but it'll be fun to fix it. Would help if I just get the program out a little bit.
And I use it for my artisanal jam business. And we love it.
Get the steel building you've always wanted, now with unbeatable savings. Toro Steel Building's the leader in DIY kits for over 40 years. Made in the USA with American steel and designed for easy nut and bolt assembly. Save 20%, 50%, even 70% off, but only while supplies last. Visit us online.
And naturally biased because it's great creative partners, but I'm just going to speak back here. It's when RFID blocking, it's awesome. I love it. And then every wallet at bridge.com has like an unlimited lifetime warranty, so you don't have to worry about falling apart. Check it out at bridge.com.
Profitability weekend is a big deal. Everybody's grooving, everybody's moving. What to say after that? Hope one hell of a weekend.
Alright, let's see what we got. Take all these off. Take it all apart. You know what I didn't do. I better do that first. I do got some lines to fix. that one? Yeah, I did.
I thought we were praying to keep the stick for the. Go the other side, do that side. Right there.
Alright, let's pull all these off of here.
I didn't hear a yes, but it's still good. It's still good. I didn't hear a yes, but I heard the weather. One bit. You better not.
We'll see how bad I messed it up.
Hold up, I said.
But that's alright. This ain't. It's nothing but a painting. And it's still early in the stage on this thing, so if I messed it up really bad, I messed it up bad. Still early in the stage on it. It's not like I'm there at the end. That's when you really have to worry about it. And then you have to start all over. Right now, I'm at the beginning on this. It's no big thing.
It's going to be a marathon here around in, but I know we'll arrive at the finished product. This has turned into a full custom. I'm sure we're building everything from nothing right now. All you just comes to a zero budget, as long as it looks the way I want it to look. And you don't know until you see it.
Alright. That turned out too bad at all.
Well, it takes in metal and scrap and all that stuff. I can't find something to make my truck a little more interesting to give away.
Dave. Dave, why you?
Stuff like that right there, that's kind of big, eh?
How you doing? Thank you. So, let's see what we got here. Thank you for coming on by and checking it out.
Look around. Balls are bigger than my balls. I don't think before, but here they are. The bushes are all growing up, right?
Man, it's a tough one. You barely got a fingernail to pull these magnets off of there.
I'm just not seeing anything. That's not.
There. Ain't bad at all. Ain't bad at all. I can see the outline of the airbrush. It's kind of what I wanted. So now, just see how the airbrush is. It's darker. You can see how how I sprayed the white at this end. You can see how dark it is on there. That's my sealer underneath. And then with the dark, they're both the same color. I didn't spray nothing down there, so that's what it is. On this, I sprayed. Down there, I didn't spray anything. So you can see how that came out. It's the same thing here. You can see how some of it came out. This has still got the sealer on there, and this doesn't have the sealer on there. I mean, it's got the sealer on there, the paint on the rest of it. It's like here's got the paint on it, what I just got done painting, and everything like that. Nice to meet you too. But that's it for there. But now this is going to be different. But now I want to do that was the skull in the airbrush. But I'm going to do like the company. I'm going to do M and M, M and M, and then do airbrush down here with the hose and that coming off the airbrush. I'm just going to run it around real fancy in a way to connect with the M. I'm going to do the M up here. So I have the hose come around and it'll connect to the 1M. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to do airbrush in a block letter like how I grew up watching or grew up doing race cars and that. I used to draw race cars and that and do the block letter with the shadow, stuff like that. And then I had the one guy I know who used to do the lettering on the cars and that. So I used to watch him do it, and I figured out how to do it by watching him. Usually you pick up a lot by watching some people and that. So the skull is going to be something like this. I'm going to do this, the color and everything, but hopefully it turned out something like that. So right now we just got that going there. And then the airbrush is just basically, there I got that. Just a basic airbrush. I guess it's a lot of airbrush, but it's basically how I want that to come out. I want it to come out, it'll be turned out something like that, but then you got how the airbrush is like that, and I'll do a hose off of it, like I said, and then coming out the end of it, I'm gonna try to I'll have this color come out the end, spraying that way, and doing the little tricks. I did do one. Where's it at? Had a copy of that. There we go. This is like the airbrush shooting the color out. So I'll do it like you see it there, but I'll do the airbrush shooting the color right out of it down onto it. So we'll have that played around. And like I said, here's the hose. So we'll do the same thing with the hose. Do a hose going down, maybe just going right on off. I don't know, but it's kind of what you want to do. That's kind of what I'm thinking about doing is like that. That's kind of what my thoughts in this process is going to be. But the sign, like I said, the lettering is going to be freehand. I'm just going to grab a paintbrush and try to do it in best I can. I am not going to not buy, but get a stencil out just to do the lettering when I could probably do it probably do it better by hand than I can just copying off of one of them things. I know I could probably do better in that way. But yeah, and like I said, this is going to be the main color. And now This board, I'm gonna write that measurement down. So yeah, everybody will, because I know I'm gonna get asked, what size is that? What size is the board? Not a board, it's a metal thing, metal sign that I flipped around. I got tape going all the way around the edge. Uh, this board is 16. Yeah, 16 by about 12 and a half. Whoa. Yeah, 12 and a half. 16 by 12 and a half. I need to write that down somewhere. I'll write it on something that I know is going to stay here. Why do I got that up there? Paul Stanley of Kiss. I don't know why I have that on there. Oh, the Les Paul. I got, that's what I was going to do. I got little metal things also. Les Paul, how they have their wood, certain wood. I got a metal thing over there. I was going to do a little metal plate with the color how Les Paul likes that one wood. And Paul Stanley, he loved Les Paul guitars. Hmm. But what I say? Let me write this down before I forget. $16. Forgot that quick. 16 by 15, 12 and a half. Yeah, 12 and a half. Nine times out of 10, I'll have somebody will ask, what size is that? Now they ain't gotta ask. It'll be up here for everybody to see. Dave, I need people to subscribe to this channel. Uh, have any questions? Feel free to ask. And hopefully I can answer it. I'll do. Where I put that? So yeah, this I gotta keep out. One thing I like about this one is, all right, I said we're going to do that. We're going to do the burnt detailed burnt sienna from Cretex. We'll use that on here. We'll spray that around the skull and everything. Detailed burnt sienna. But if you look what we have and see what it is there, and see what color I got there. We're going to do that. Because then when you put the, I think when you add the yellow over it, over this color, it'll blend in. Because add the yellow into it as I go along. And we'll have all the other stuff in there. I got stencils for, like how you see on here where it's got all the different, it's got like the texture look in that. So I have stencils for that. I have stencils for everything. What did I do with it? Might have them in the cabinet. Where is my texture stuff? Oh, down in my other drawer. At least I thought it was. There it is. Taiwan, okay. Okay, that's no problem. But yeah, you see how it's got all the different kinds of texture on there. So you could take something like this and spray your gun into it, and you'll get this kind of texture effect. So that's basically all I'm going to do is to shoot that around. So we'll have them setting out also. Um, Heck, now I gotta take all that off of there. Now what I use as I had the paint here. Uh, the paint here, I got if you look down in my drawer there, I have a mixer. It's a this thing here. Put it up here. So it's like for the lab of that they use. So you just buy that off of Amazon, just put it on there, shake, mixes your paint up. It's in the bottle. So it's like the same thing the hospital uses when they're doing their lab for shaking the blood up and stuff like that. But I keep it in the drawer down here. It's right handy. I forget how much it was. It was from Amazon. So like I said, good thing to mix your paint up with. It's either that or just sit there like this and just shake it. But now I know it's all mixed up well. Let me put those back away. So now I got to go ahead and with the skull that I already have, I have all this background already cut out. So what we could do Now, no, because what I used to cut all that out, this one here, from what I cut this one out of the paper. Now I have the background. I could have it all taped off
It's your food security plan. And today, you get way more while paying much less. But only if you scan the code before the
from before.
So go ahead, scan the code to buy
So now I just
3 months free.
take and put this paper on there.
But only if you scan this code before it ends. So go ahead, scan the code to buy 3 months.
Now you just take and put this on there. Line it up, get everything lined up. It's like this corner. The teethuses. And Dave, that's what this channel is about. I like teaching people, showing people of what I do, how to do. It's all about teaching. Give it away. You got to give it away to keep it. Teach a little bit of what you know. You can't take it with you when you pass away. Sometimes it's very important how much you line this stuff up. Because it'll end up just like building a house. It'll end up getting you in the long run. Alright. Those are all lined up. Now this is the other part.
My treat today. I don't think they'll take that here. Of course they can't discover. You're stuck in the past. Unlike me. You look rad. Discovery's accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
Now remember, I don't have this piece. I won't have that piece because you can see I added that on there. It doesn't really, that ain't gonna upset me at all how that is. Because I can work around that. Alright, I want this piece though.
Push guy, cold and smooth survival skills. You can tell time by measuring the sun's distance from
Because it's so small of an area, I don't have to stress out about it because I can fix this upper corner as anytime I want. Dave, I don't know if you seen the last video of what I did of the last picture I did of Drew Blair, and I put the light behind it and did all kinds of neat things. That was a cool bit, cool picture to do. The LED light behind, because I did the picture, I did the artwork on glass, and so the back part of the glass did not have uh, you could you could see through it. The light would reflect through the glass since I did the artwork on glass. Uh, that's pretty neat when I put the LED lights behind it being on glass. I used the Autobahn sealer. It's a clear sealer, and then I did the paint over top of that. That worked out pretty cool that way. I did. Timothy, there he is, the portrait man, the man that knows his portraits.
Flathead V8 alone to me would be something nice to win, let alone put into a frame. I think it's gonna be awesome.
This is gonna be uh, my business side, Tim. I'm gonna have the skull, the airbrush, and that's about it. Then I gotta do my lettering. I'm doing the lettering freehand. I ain't doing no stencil work or nothing. Just gonna be all by brush by hand. And like I'm doing the airbrush, I'm leaning towards, okay, the airbrush is gonna have paint shooting out at it at the skull. I want it to shoot the same color out. And then the hose, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have it just wrap around and go right into the lettering up top.
Trucking tickets are being sold, Joey. Did with the table. I noticed that you have a pretty girl at the table.
Dave, yeah, I don't know if you check Tim's channel out. He's really good with doing portraits. He does it on Wednesday nights at 9:30 on YouTube. Timothy John Luke Smith. Yeah, there it is. He got his name right there. He's a good one to join up with. He does really good. He's the master of doing portraits. He makes me look like a rookie at it, and I am. All right. Okay, so I gotta add something to make this. Either add something or make my own stencil, and I have the stuff to do that. And I just got found it the other day. So watch this. I'm gonna make my own stencil on that top half. Is this wide enough? That is wide enough. I could use that. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll use this. Alright, this is the post it clear. So watch what we do here. This is the post it clear. I want to make sure I cover up that area. We'll set it up about this high. Alright, you see that? Now you can see right on through that, right? But you take let me get it. I don't have one here. There it is. Okay, on this post-it clear, I need. We could cut out. We need to cut this out. So I got a pencil. On this post-it clear, it's better that you use a pencil on it and just trace around the part that you need cut out. Man, my hand ain't too steady, is it?
There it is.
When I discover a treasure that's been hidden in plain sight for 20 years, flashing guys, it's time to wake this Griffith up.
There. So that's all I need cut out.
Find out
The rest of it I can stick right back up on there.
very fast.
Because if you use a pin or something on this post-it clear, you'll smear it. So if you use a pencil, it won't smear or nothing. So now you see I have what I need to cut out. Well, thank you, Ted.
I'm in great
I don't think they're as good as yours. Yours is really good.
1964 Griffith 200 model. I purchased this car a couple of months ago and just have not had time to take it.
Alright, so we've got a pair of scissors.
It's so rare.
Let's come in here.
As a kid,
Right, raw trace.
back in the mid-60s when Carroll Shelby was putting Ford V8s in AC cars. Jack Griffith from Long Island decided that he was going to do a similar thing, and he bought a TBR, which is a small British sports car. He took the
There. Now I have it cut out. So all I gotta do is take it,
power to weight ratio it was. He made a deal with TBR to ship bodies and chassis over to him in Long Island. But his Ford
put it
dealership
on there.
started building these cars.
Now there's my stencil.
They had a model
Simple
400,
as that.
They had a model 400 with TBR changed the body style slightly. Altogether,
And it's on there. So now I could just take
it's a rare,
paper like this.
very short wheelbase car with a lot of power.
Take something like this and just whoa. I'm covering up what I want. And I can just take this,
I found cars that
take a magnet, put it on here.
garages,
That'll be covered up on the outside, and
chicken coops,
grab another short one. I'm positive I have around here,
lean-tos on the back of houses.
or grab this other part of the post-it and put right there.
Just out in the fields. Now look at this. This is what we came here to
Be
see.
smarter.
But this car is in a parking garage. It's been
Be
covered up.
smarter to do it this way, Mike. Put that on there. Down the bottom here, I have to watch that. So we can use a
Car over 20 years ago, and it just has not moved since.
piece down here. Nope, that ain't gonna be thin enough.
Go see what's going on. Looks like the only entrance.
That ain't thin enough. So what I'll do down the bottom here,
The owner of a local paint shop,
because we're gonna use this one for a while.
getting Griffith out of the garage. Bernard has asked us to wait longer.
We're gonna keep this covered up for a while, so I need to go ahead and make sure I have my magnets going all around and everything.
It's a big parking garage. That's right. You just drive it.
Big apartment
But I
building
can,
garage,
let's see.
cars and bikes, both used and forgotten.
I don't know if I have
It's also a
something.
place where trash can be discarded.
It's alright.
The site
See this this clear post-it thing, it comes in all different sizes because it comes down. I use this size. I could have used that size really instead of cutting one of the big ones. But it's got that size, half a size, and it's clear. Like I said, I just did it right there, and you cut it out easy.
A few weeks ago,
But I do have this, the other post-it. It's real small also. Just take these,
the question is, will we be able to get it running?
cover it up down here.
What's it going to take to do that?
Because I don't have nothing small enough. We'll just cover them up down here. Could just take a piece of paper or something like that if I wanted to also.
and I installed a new battery, hoping it might turn over.
think it could be any different today. I can't resist giving it a shot. There we go.
It's another, all these Post-its that I got is another product on the girls in the office ordering the wrong stuff. I make use out of it. So, now, even the yellow paper that I use, you guys, know you guys see me use the yellow paper. Somebody ordered the wrong other paper. So, that's how I got it. It's either that or they were going to just throw it in the trash can. So I said, I'll use it. I'll find a use out of it. And here's what the use is out of it. Alright, we need to cover. It's important that you cover all this stuff up, where you don't want to overspray.
Okay, Bernard. There we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, there she goes. Seen the light of day. Yeah. For the first time in a long time. Nice car. All right. Let's go back to the shop and see if we can get this thing running. Got it.
Heck.
Yeah, Griffith, turn it over now. That's a good thing. So rather than try to start it there, we
Two,
broke it out
four,
flatbed,
two.
bring it to the service station.
Heck, I forgot all about it. Man, I'm so busy into this, I forget about the race being on. So into your artwork, you forget about the things you want to see. What's the? They're only 5 laps into the race, so I'm good. All right, got that. All right, we're gonna work with the skull for a good while, so we'll keep that one there. And put this one right there. Keep that on there. That. Bring that up here a little bit higher. All right, take it down and grab one of these. All right, got that. Now, let's see. We'll get rid of the gray. rid of the gray. Yeah. Um, yeah. Dump the gray out. Like I said, we're gonna use the burnt sienna. And everything's all basically in that I'll need to get in, like how the eyes are and everything. And just want to throw the white around a little bit. Yeah, fight back and forth. Back and forth. This down here is going to be a lot of fun to play with. I didn't put the other line in there, but we'll get that. I want to get this stuff on. Where was that? Oh, I need to get rid of the gray. I'm gonna get rid of the gray out of the gun. I'm saying I'm gonna do that. Need to clean the gun out now. So that's where it takes time when I'm doing. I hate. Uh, McDowell stay up there, McDowell. No, it's about participate way. I need to. Darn it. I think I'm gonna close up shop here in a little bit. Well, thank you, Tim. I understand you're a busy man. I guess you're teaching class or something like that. I know that. I appreciate you coming on by. But I was getting ready to close up shop here right now because I got a lot going on myself. But I appreciate you coming on by and saying, hey, that's all it takes. That's all I need. You know it. All right, I'll see you Wednesday night. Hopefully, we have a lot more people show up on Wednesday night. Both of us is getting a cold shoulder here lately. And you do them online too. I know that. So, all right, you have fun. Like I said, I'm getting ready to close up shop myself. Clean this good up.
pretty high up on the list. Very difficult to manage. Then the multiple tweaks this driver gives the driver an option, but it also gives you an option to play defense. The guy's a little quicker than you. He drives underneath you. You use the outside to keep the pass from happening. So it's a fun racetrack.
All right, I'm gonna close up shop. Yeah. Thank you all for coming on by. Hit that like button and hit the subscribe. We need more people watching the channels. All right. So thank you all for coming on by. You'll see more stuff like this in the future. Uh, Bye.